So we have been there's been an argument that this toilet, I don't know if you can see it, cannot cost 10,000 shillings. So this toilet, just like this house, this toilet we just cut one tree this size with its branches. We use the tree to make the doors, sitting posts. It was a little big. We cut the tree. We used the tree for sitting posts. Cutting this tree costed 500 shillings. So we use the tree for sitting posts. For roof, we needed one timber, 3 to long 10 for roofing. Then we needed some 2 timbers for doors and 2 frames, long 10, of which 4 frames long 10, which we used to make the doors. So the tree, it was our tree, it was in this land, so we didn't buy the tree. We just used around 500 to cut the tree. So we used 1,500 because it was they used around 80 shillings per feet to dig the borehole, the pit, the hole where the waste goes, and it was around 25 feet. So we used around 1,800 to dig the hole out. So we also used magogo, these ones, to cover the slab, to make the slab, and the maram that came from inside the toilet, we use it to make the slab. We just bought some 1Y10 rod, which is 800, and 100 shillings binding wire. You see, 100 shillings binding wire. So I want you to, when I say these things, you write down and you do your mathematics. So 100 shillings binding wire. This magogo, we used the ones that came from the tree that we cast the timber. We didn't buy magogo. We bought 3 iron sheets, 850 each, mita mbili, 2 feet. So labor constructing the wall, it was constructed for 2 days. Fundi, or the fundi, we paid 600 per day. That's 1,200. 250. Helper, because it's a toilet. You see, it's a toilet. Now that's the wall. They did the wall for 1 day. The wall was in the middle. Then tomorrow they finished the wall. Then they roof and put the iron sheets. You see, that's 1 day's work. So that's 1 day's work. So after that, we did the plastering, of which we used 3 bags to plaster. Let me say 2 bags inside, 2 bags outside, without the floor. That's 4 bags plastering. So 4 bags plastering, then the floor 2 bags. So it's 6 bags total on this, 6 bags cement total on this toilet. So 6 bags total on this toilet. Then it's not the tiles are not a must, but the tiles, tiles are a little bit expensive. So that's it. So basically, if you want to build a cheaper, if you want to build a cheaper house, you have to learn how to buy these trees, to buy timber, and to buy everything. You see, if you buy timber, if you buy a tree and then you just pay some labor for somebody to cut it for you, it will be more cheaper and cheaper. You understand? Most people think these toilets cost around 30,000 to 40,000. That's not the case. A toilet like this one cannot, the way we built it, it cannot cost that much money. So that's the thing. It's maybe around 15,000 to 10,000 there, with some miscellaneous things. But 40,000 for this toilet, that fundi will be stealing from you. So that fundi will be stealing from you. 10,000 at most. This toilet, it's not a. We didn't use we used as we didn't use that permanent like bricks, buying sand, buying all those things. You understand? Buying wall fars, the things people use to construct toilets. So, and it came out this way, but it's a semi-permanent toilet. So everything here is semi-permanent because the owner will remove everything eventually, and build the owner will move and build a permanent stuffs here. So that is it. That's how it came out. Plastering, if they want some other time to make fisher boards and put some fisher boards on this toilet, it will be up to them to decide, because fisher boards can fit there. So that's it. For such a toilet, that's an amount of money. Yeah, it's well, the toilet that can cost maybe, for let's say 30,000, this one can cost around 30 to 35,000. This one, the neighbor's toilet, this one can cost around 30 to 31 to if you see, you can see the difference, huh? But the bricks one, the one that is not plastered, can cost 30,000, just where it is, because they bought the bricks and it was small bricks, and each brick costed around 8 bob to 9 bob. They did the solid, they did the concrete. Down here they did concrete. You can see that concrete, and concrete costs a lot. Also, they bought the ballast, they bought everything. They bought the iron sheets, they bought timber, they bought the doors, they bought from the hardware. Everything was bought here. They bought everything. So that one can cost that amount of money. It can make sense, but for this one, it cannot. It costed around 10 to 15,000 there. If you add some small things, because we didn't transport the timber, the material was around here. You understand? The material was around here, so that's it. So we didn't use that much amount of money as people are saying. But this one, I agree, toilets can cost around 50 to 60 to 30,000. But this one, the one that is not plastered, that's a neighbor's toilet, it can cost that much amount of money. But this one, it costed around 10,000 shillings. Yeah.